Hey beautiful souls, you will be here for Agam Stocks. Hi dears, this is ANIL. Today I would like to introduce a few basic elements of English language. If you want to communicate with somebody, we can use it lots of methods or strategies. That means you can use it the verbal method or written forms or audiovisual aids. Otherwise, you can use it the sign language also. But if you want to make it a clear message, you should have to know how to make a proper sentence. So the sentences are the basic element of communication. What do you mean by a sentence? A sentence means actually it's a group of words which can give a complete idea about a thing, a person or something. That is called as a sentence. That doesn't mean that you have lots of vocabulary and you have lots of words. If you are combining those words in a particular manner, you couldn't make it a sentence. You should have to make that sentence with the subject, verb and object. You have to arrange those words in this particular manner, then only these words will become a complete meaningful sentences. So what are the types of sentences? In English, there are basically 4 types of sentences. The first one is called assertive or declarative sentences. Assertive or declarative sentences, which means the statements, what we are using in the day-to-day life, those statements are called as, or it included in the category of assertive or declarative sentences. For example, the sun rises in the east. I'm going home. I'm going home. So these sentences are called as the statements. The second type of sentences is called as interrogative sentences. Interrogative sentences means if you are making some interrogations, you are asking some questions. In our day-to-day life, we will ask lots of questions. Those questions, those sentences are called as interrogative sentences. If you are making some questions in Malayalam or English, whatever the languages, those sentences are included in the category of interrogative sentences. For example, who are you? What are you doing? And where are you going? So these are the examples for interrogative sentences. And the third one is called imperative sentences. Imperative sentences means if you are making some commands, request, wishes. If somebody wants to make it some commands, request or wishes, those sentences are actually called as imperative sentences. For example, close the door. If you want to close that door and you are just ordering to someone, close the door, that is a command. And the second one, the same situation we can utilize for the request also. Can you close the door? Please close the door. These are the 2 phrases. The imperative sentences means if you are making some request, commands or wishes, those sentences are called as imperative sentences. And finally, we have exclamatory sentences. Exclamatory sentences means if you are visiting a beautiful tourist place and you are seeing such a beautiful landscape, at that time you will say that, what a beautiful place. So the what a beautiful place, that sentence actually shows your sudden emotions or your feelings. A sentence for conveying his sudden emotions or feelings, those sentences are called as exclamatory sentences. Sometimes we will say that, what a horrible night. Maybe that night have thunder, lightning and everything. On that day, we will say that, what a horrible night. So these sudden feelings and emotions we express through the sentence called exclamatory sentences. These are the 4 categories of sentences. That means it's a basic thing of English language.